Hello there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of different kind of video, but I think it's going to be super fun. It is Hillary's April Amazon favorites. So I love shopping on Amazon. I love finding new things. It is really convenient to order things online and have them delivered to our home. We don't live super close to a lot of kind of healthier stores, so makes it really easy to save on gas, and I love seeing what other people love and find on Amazon, and so I thought it would be awesome to share some of these things with you as well. If you go to amazon.com/shop/creativefaithco, I have tons of idea lists curated for you by category, and so I have them from gardening and our favorite things for outside to favorite treats and snacks to less toxic clothing. So I have a ton of different idea lists. I have favorite craft supplies, Bible study supplies, so a really awesome place to find all of my favorite things from Amazon. And in this video, I narrowed it down. It was really hard, but I narrowed it down to 10. So these are 10 favorite things that I am loving in the month of April from Amazon. Some of these things I bought this month and some of them I bought in the past, but I've just been extra loving them this month. It is going to be kind of a fun random list, so it'll be some food, some faith, some, just a fun little collection and curation of some of my favorite things. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What have been some of your favorite things that you've been buying lately? I would love to hear that, as well as, do you like these type of videos? Are they helpful for you? I know I just really enjoy when people I follow on Instagram especially share their favorite things, and so I thought it might be helpful for you as well. So we're kicking it off with something kind of random, but I'm not even being dramatic when I say this item has changed my life. And it is a set of outdoor lights. So they're light bulbs that you put in your outdoor lights, and they go on at dusk. Yes, dusk, and turn off at dawn. Now, I like having lights, or outside lights, like next to our garage and stuff. I like having those on when it's dark out. I just think it makes things a little bit safer, and especially in the winter, like I don't like pulling up to a totally dark house. I like it to look like someone is home. And when we're on vacation, before I got these light bulbs, we would just leave our lights on 24/7. So it wasn't the best because you could kind of tell we were gone. But now with these light bulbs, I really love them because they have a little sensor in them, and so they just sense the light, and it's not like a Wi-Fi thing. So a lot of different lights you can have connected to Wi-Fi, but I try and really limit that in our home. So I love that these lights just come on automatically and go off automatically, and they look nice, and I feel like keep us safer. So it's been so nice also to just not have to think about turning them off in the morning and on in the evening. So it's just been something that I have taken off of my mental to-do list every day, which is always super helpful when I just have a lot going on. So that is item number 1. It is these outside lights. They're called the Ameritop Dusk to Dawn light bulb. And so I'm going to have all of these items linked in the description box below on Amazon, so you can pick them up if you are liking them or interested in them. Those are Amazon affiliate links, which means that I get a small commission if you use my link to purchase. So it's a really awesome way to support me and Creative Faith, and you can even save my Amazon link, and whenever you're going to buy something from Amazon, if you use that link, again, it doesn't cost you anymore, but it helps support the Creative Faith channel and my ministry and business. So that's the first thing, is this light bulb. The second item on my April Amazon favorites is also another light related thing, and it is these salt lamp nightlights. So I was listening to a really fascinating podcast recently, and it was talking about the importance of natural light. And so I've been trying to be super diligent about at sunrise going outside and getting natural light in my naked eyes, so no contacts, no glasses, or no sunglasses. And then about an hour after sunrise, it's called UVA rise, and that is another really important time to get natural light in your eyes. And so I've been going out at UVA rise, and I do like a 10-minute walk, again with no contacts or glasses or sunglasses, to get that natural light in my eyes, and that just helps set your circadian rhythm. Well, in the evening, it is not really good for our eyes to have like blue light from computers, phones, TV, or even just LED lights in the house. LED lights have a soft flicker that stimulates your nervous system all the time. And so it's really good once the sun goes down to only use like amber or red colored lights or candlelight or these salt lamps. So I really love these because they are like a little nightlight that you plug into your outlet. So I got 4 of them. They come in 2 packs, so I ordered 2, and I put 1 in each of our bathrooms. So especially in the middle of the night, if you have to go to the bathroom, instead of turning on the overhead light, which is a signal to your body to, hey, wake up, it's daytime. If you just turn on the salt lamp night light, then the calm, like soft amber color is more, it's not that harsh blue light, and so it will give you light in your bathroom, but it won't wake up your body and say, hey, time to get up, because we see light. So I really, really love these. I also put one next to our kitchen sink. We have a little outlet there, and so I put one there because I like to wash the dishes at night and make sure our kitchen's kind of put away and clean before bed. So I put one there too. So I really, really love these, and again, encourage you to kind of research. I'll try and find the podcast that I was listening to and link that down below too if you want to learn more about just natural light and things like that. But I would highly encourage picking up these salt lamp nightlights. All right, item number 3 is something that I have shared about before and here on the Creative Faith channel and shared over on Instagram, and it is the Bible that I'm using to read through this year. It's the NLT Chronological Study Bible. I have been using this with my Bible study group, and we're reading through the Bible this year. Last year was my first time reading through the Bible, and I used a different Bible to do it, but I'm loving this chronological one. We're currently in the life of David, and it is so cool to read the story about what happened to David and then read the psalm that he wrote that correlates with the story, and to kind of read it in context has been super eye-opening. I actually did a YouTube video about Psalm 54, which I'll link down below, where I talked more about that. And I love it because there's a summary at the beginning, so it's like a little mini devotion at the beginning of every day, and then there are 3 reflection questions every day as well. And so here's kind of what it looks like. So these are the questions from the day before, and then the little summary, and then it goes into the passages for the day. So anyways, really, really loving using this Bible. It is not too late to start reading through the Bible. You can start in April. It is okay. So definitely check out that book, that Bible. It's an awesome resource for encouraging you to read through the Bible in the year. All right, next is another book, and it is called Tired of Being Tired. I am about 2/3 of the way through it, so almost done, and it is so convicting in the best way, and I'm really, really loving this. I also have a YouTube video about this. I'm not sure, I think I'm going to post this Amazon one before I post this, but I do have the video uploaded, so it'll be like a secret video if you want to go check it out before it gets officially posted. I'll link that video too. But just really reflecting a lot about my pace and what I can do to be less burnt out and walk more at a kingdom pace with Jesus. So really, really awesome book that I would highly recommend. All right, so that was number 4. Number 5 is a piece of clothing, and it is these 100% cotton joggers. And I've had these since probably October, November. And they're super cute. They're not organic cotton, but they are 100% cotton, and they're so comfortable. I purchased them in black in a size extra large, but they come in other colors and sizes, of course, and I really like them. They're comfortable, and they're especially good for like long car rides, road trips, traveling, things like that. One thing I've been learning about also is my lymphatic system, and when you wear really tight clothing, that kind of restricts your lymphatic system. So if you wear joggers instead of leggings, it helps your body have better circulation because they're not as tight. So I've been really loving these. They're the Latuza women's cotton pajama jogger knit lounge pants. Kind of a mouthful, but I've been really, really loving these. So that's my number 5 on my April Amazon favorites. All right, number 6, I have a funny story. So number 6 is this shoe bench. And so before in our garage, we try to not wear shoes in our house because they just have like pesticides and poop and pee and all sorts of gross things on the bottom of your shoes from wearing them throughout the day. And so we try and take our shoes off before we come in the house. And so we keep our kind of nice shoes in a shoe rack in our closet inside, and then we keep our old shoes on a shoe rack in the garage. And so it was like this press board, really flimsy shoe rack, but it did the job. And my parents came over to help us with some outside projects, and my mom and my husband were already in the backyard, and my dad was taking his shoes off to come inside, and I was inside the house. And all of a sudden I hear a very loud crack, and then I hear my dad say, "It broke." And I got so nervous because my dad recently had hip surgery, so I'm like, did he break a part of his body? Like, did he break something in the garage? If so, like, what would he really have broken in the garage? Well, he tried to sit on this press board shoe bench, even though it was only like a foot off the ground. It's pretty low, and it used to be their shoe bench. So my mom was like, "You knew you couldn't sit on it." But I took this as opportunity to think, okay, I think it would be a good idea to get a shoe rack that's also a bench, because no one in my family is getting younger. So having like a bench where people could sit down to take their shoes off, I thought would be a good idea. So I went on Amazon and I found this really awesome one. I think it's I'm not sure the material of it, but it looks really nice and it's really sturdy. It had like 21,000 reviews, which I feel like means it's probably a pretty good product. So my husband put it together, and it's in our garage now. It holds our old shoes and is a nice bench on it too, so that way people can sit down to take off their shoes. So another sort of random thing, but it looks so nice and is a really great addition to our garage. So that is item number 6, is a shoe rack bench. Are you ready for item number 7? Item number 7 is a food item, and it is a really easy dinner, and it is a Lotus Foods is the brand, and it's their ramen. So I don't know if you remember back in college when you probably had top ramen a lot. Well, top ramen is not very healthy, but this is a healthier version. So it has really better for you noodles. It comes with a spice packet that has organic spices in it without any of the bad stuff. And so what I've been doing for a really easy dinner is I take bone broth or meat stock as my base instead of water. And then I cook the noodles in that. And then I also have been adding like chopped celery and carrots. You could add mushrooms, you could add any sort of vegetable to it. And then I've been adding eggs and pasture-raised organic eggs. And then you could also, instead of eggs, you could do a different protein like a ground meat or chicken or things like that. But it has been such an easy dinner and tastes really good and is really healthy. So if you're in need of a great, easy, simple dinner plan, definitely check out those ramen packs and add a little more to it to make it even healthier. So that is item number 7, is some healthier ramen. All right, number 8 is a Creative Faith product. I couldn't do this without having a Creative Faith product, and my favorite current favorite Creative Faith product is my spring journal. I have been using this for documenting and planning out spring activities, and it has been so much fun. I have a setup video for my spring journal where I decorated it and put it together, and so I'll link that video down below if you want to see more about how I set up and prepped my spring journal. But it's been so fun. I normally do not like the season of spring, but I don't know, this year I'm like, I'm gonna make this the best spring ever, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, and I'm just going to embrace being outside all the time and working in our garden and just really soaking up and embracing the season of spring and what God has for me in it. So documenting it in my spring journal has been so fun. So the spring journals do come in a B6 size and a 5 size and a traveler's notebook size. So the traveler's notebook size is what I have been using, and it's been so neat in the Creative Faith Facebook group to see how you are using the spring journal as well too. So definitely go check out the Creative Faith spring journals. I'll have the different sizes linked below if you want to pick one up. All right, that was number 8. Number 9 is, I guess, maybe sort of funny to list in a spring video, but it is still a little bit cold here in Oregon and probably will be until, I don't know, June or even July. But it is a 100% cotton. The listing on Amazon says it's organic cotton. I'm not 100% sure if it's organic cotton, but it's definitely 100% cotton blanket. And my sweet husband got this for me for my birthday this year in February. And it is so cozy. I've been trying to make better swaps in our home. So before we had a 100% polyester blanket on our couch, which it's just not a good idea to wrap yourself in plastic, which is what you do when you have polyester or acrylic or rayon sheets or blankets. So especially things that I just am like wrapped and curled up in, I've been trying to swap out for, you know, better options like our sheets and our bedspread and pillowcases and stuff. So this is a really sweet thing for my husband to get for my birthday, is this chunky blanket. There's 2 sizes on the Amazon listing, and he got the smaller size. We do want to get another one of these for our bed, and I definitely want to get the bigger size for that. So especially if you like to curl up with 2 people, I would encourage you to get the oversized, I think is what the size says. So really, really love this blanket. It comes in tons of different colors. We have the gray version, so it'll match with, you know, whatever our home looks like. Gray always matches with that. So really, really love that blanket. And then if you do check out my Amazon storefront, I have a ideas list called For the Home. And on there I do have a few other really pretty 100% cotton quilts that you can get on Amazon that are definitely on my like dream list. If we, you know, we don't need a ton of blankets, but they're really, really cute quilts. So that is another thing to check out. All right, are you ready for number 10? Also sort of random, but definitely helpful this April. All right, number 10 is allergy supplies. So always be sure to check with your doctor or healthcare provider before adding, you know, medication or things like that. But I wanted to share a few natural and better for you alternatives for allergy supplies. So these first two that I'm going to share, I'm grouping them all as number 10, but I'm going to share maybe 4 things, but 3 things. These first two are what I used last year, and it really helped me to not need, I can't even remember, what are the singular or Zyrtec. I didn't need to use these last year because my mom suggested these 2 items. So the first one is called Genexa Allergy. Genexa has a ton of healthier medication options for colds and all sorts of things. So we use their kind of Tums alternative around here too, but their allergy one. So last year I used that. Partnered with the Designs for Health Quercetin and Nettles Immune Support. So that's a second supplement. And so last year I used both of those together for my allergy season. Is normally like mid-May to July 4th. It started earlier this year, yay. But those 2 together last year were really, really helpful because I don't really like taking singular Zyrtec. Another one that I think I'm going to try this year as well is called Boreon Allergy Calm Tablets. It's a homeopathic medicine, and so I'm going to add that to kind of my arsenal of things to do for allergies. And then I also picked up some organic nettle tea. So nettles are supposed to be really good for helping with allergies, and obviously it was in the supplement I took last year that was really helpful for me. So I think even sipping on the tea will hopefully help as well. So number 10 is allergy support. I hope that these would maybe help you if you deal with allergies too. So let's go back. I'll review real quick what the 10 items are for my April Amazon favorites. So the first thing was the Dusk to Dawn light bulb for outside. The second thing was the Salt Lamp night lights. The third thing was the NLT Chronological Study Bible. The fourth thing was the Tired of Being Tired book. Really good. Number 5 was my 100% cotton joggers. Number 6 was the shoe rack bench. Number 7 was the healthier ramen option. Number 8 was the Creative Faith spring journal. Number 9 was the 100% cotton chunky throw blanket. And number 10 was allergy supplies. I mentioned the Genexa Allergy, the Designs for Health Quercetin and Nettles supplement, and then the Boreon Allergy Calm homeopathic tablets. So those are my 10 Amazon favorites. I hope this video gave you some ideas of some fun things to find on Amazon. Again, head to amazon.com/shop/creativefaithco to check out all of my Amazon favorites. I hope these inspired and encouraged you. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. I have a lot of fun things coming up my sleeve. I cannot wait to share. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, friend.